So Mac McClung, the high school sensation, the G League wonder boy, wins the slam dunk contest. And I'm wrong, but I think this may be the first white person to ever win win a dunk contest in the NBA with full of brothers. So now Blake Griffin, he's a half and half, so I'm not sure if that counts. But I mean, for me, I think he might be the first white person to win the NBA the dunk contest in the NBA. But the Sixers, right? My Sixers, we signed him to a 2-day contract. He came up for 2 days simply so he can participate in this this competition. And at first I was like, bro, why be bringing Buddy up? Like I don't really care if you're a good dunker. If I want to see good dunkers, I'll watch what is it, Hoop Life on Instagram, or Overtime on Instagram and see them play. I don't really care for, or Baller's Life, see them play. I don't really care for like seeing dunkers in the NBA if there's no skill attached to it, because I see phenomenal things outside of that in the first place. Just watching, on Instagram, seeing it with the guys who are in the league who can focus on it. So I was like, okay, cool. Let me take a look at Mac McClung, who is in the G League, right? And some good dunkers in the G League. But he really put on a show. I was really surprised. I'm not surprised, but I was because I seen him dunk before. What he brought to the dunk contest, and whoever he was against, they really didn't stand a chance. I think it was yeah, I think that, I'm not sure he was. Yeah, so Trey Murphy, Kenyon Martin Jr., whose papa, Kenyon Martin was a dog. Jericho Sims, and they didn't really stand a chance because he has so much market value from his prestige of just being the high school sensation. He's from Gate City. That's in Virginia. I live in Virginia right now. I'm not from Virginia. I live in Virginia right now. I've never heard of that place until tonight. And I went and I looked on the map to see where it is, and I saw that's pretty much it's at the outermost tip of Virginia, where it's really clumped between North Carolina, Kentucky, and Tennessee. So yeah, he's pretty much living not living in Virginia, but he's in Virginia. So he will rejoin the Sixers, Philadelphia. He'll try to get a roster spot, so it's not just a one-time thing for him. But he really had some solid dunks. The 540 dunk was legit. The double pump hezzy, the backboard slap. These are great creative dunks, and I had not hate to say it, but I gotta give it to him. He definitely impressed me. Even though, regardless the fact that he was in there, he was gonna win. This is a guy who practices this. So. I really think you really put a stamp on just kind of his name, and whatever he does in life, whatever he continues to do, he'll always carry that prestige with him. So, Karl Malone was there; he was an honorary judge. Good, I'll say good. Karl Malone's getting back with the NBA. Some people who do like him and don't like him, but pretty much he gave him Jamal Crawford. They all gave him 50s, 10s. So. Congrats to Mac McClung. Glad to see him go out there and win it.